How's it going, lads? Marshall here, welcome back to another review on the channel. We've got a Newcastle player. We've got compensation for us losing in the final. But anyways, we've got Jacob Murphy, and this weekend's game, for this showdown, he's a showdown card. So, you guys know how showdowns cards work. If you draw, it's +1 to both cards. If you lose, you stay at the exact same rating as you see. And if you win, you go +2. Now, Newcastle's opponent this weekend is Manchester City, away from home at the Etihad, so it's going to be a tough ask for any team to get something from there, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, if you want to see the Stones review, which is the other showdown card, please let me know amongst the comments, and I will get that out probably tomorrow morning now. But we're going to review Jacob Murphy tonight to see if he's usable, basically. Obviously, you've got a lot of good right wingers on this game. Not even just on the game in general. In the Premier League itself, at even Newcastle itself, you've got Anthony Gordon, who can play on the wing. You've got Almiron, who can also play on the wing. Saint-Maximin, who once again can play on the wing. And this card has some weirds. Well, actually, not even weird, though. He's got some goods alternate positions. He's got right wing, right midfielder, right wing back. You want to play 5 back, you sweaty people? You can definitely do that. 3-5-2. Right mid could be perfect, given that you do see stamina on his screen right there at 94. That is utterly incredible for that position. He's got high medium work. He's 5'10", right foot primarily for being on the right mids. You probably know exactly what you're going to do. Either going to cut inside and try a Trivela, which, by the way, it wasn't even that bad with Jacob Murphy, or you're going to run the byline and cross it in. 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, and his stats are good, man. I know a lot of people will look at this card and think unusable. His stats are actually very good for the position that he's literally set in. He's set not as a right winger, but he comes out the what you might call it, the SBC, as a right midfielder. So his set position is right midfields. If you look at what you want a right midfielder to do, maybe in a 4-4-2, which, coincidentally, I am playing that formation in this review, a 3-5-2, for example, you want him to basically own the side of the pitch that they're on, whether they're on the right midfield or the left-hand side. You want them to have some pace, you want to have some stamina, you want to have a decent strike sometimes when you get the chance, but mainly it's crossing, dribbling and stuff like that. And he's got it right across the board, pretty much every single stat you need for that position. As for the player traits, what player traits? It's pretty much non-existent with Jacob Murphy. CPU AI one, doesn't even mean anything, you know what I'm saying? But lads, let's see how he does perform in game, and let's see how he did tonight. So here we go into the gameplay for Mr. Jacob Murphy. I played 4 games with it, I just want to check. Yeah, 4 games, 2 goals and 2 assists with Jacob Murphy tonight. Not too shabby. Outside a foot shot there, the keeper accelerated over the bar by 200 miles per hour, which was pretty much weird, to say the least. But overall, I thought Jacob Murphy actually performed decently tonight. His dribbling was good. That was a power strike that actually hit the post. You would have seen the net rattle there. Didn't go in the net, hit the post, made the net rattle like that. But he's an effective right midfielder in that position. Because, like I said earlier on with the stats, right, you're looking for right midfielders, especially, to give you pretty much, I think it's about 3 or 4 things. You want pace to get up and down the wing. You want stamina to keep going until the end of the game, because it's a very demanding role, right? Especially in a 3-5-2, if you're going to play him in that position. You want a decent passing with crossing attached to that as well to get in the area. Maybe you want like an early cross to go in front of the man, which, by the way, he's incredible at as well. Look at this for an early cross. The defender, I think, just got his head on that before the player. But again, it's a great cross there by Jacob Murphy. And you want some dribbling for the position too. But the added bonus with Jacob Murphy is also, like, you look at his defending stats, right? See, if you did want to rock him in a 3-5-2, 80 defensive awareness isn't bad for that position. 80 interceptions isn't bad for that position. And 85 stand and tackle, it's not bad for that position. It's actually really well balanced, this card. Passing stats, you look at 88 crossing, 84 short pass, 88 curve as well. Hence why I believe his Trivelas were actually quite accurate when I did attempt them. It wasn't actually like I'm doing a Trivela and it's just going like to the moon, you know what I'm saying? It was quite accurate, got them on target a lot of times. Nice little 1-2 there, elongated 1-2 with Jacob Murphy, and he puts it into the back of the net. Now the pros that you're seeing on the screen right now, let's go over them. Pace-wise, dude, he's incredibly fast. Now, I did use him with a Hunter Chem style, so I can kind of see why he was quick. He was very quick. with a lot of different things that he did do. There I used the advantage of, like, I'm in behind the defence, I'm running at speeds, as an option in the middle. The defender's either going to come across, tackle me ASAP, and I just gambled that he was going to try cover the pass as well. So we just ran a straight line, crossbody shots, ends up in the back of the net. Now, I do have finishing as one of these cons, and you might be thinking, well, that was a great finish. I mean, you can't really have a go at him for that. No, I can't. It was more of like the consistency, I would say, with Jacob Murphy's finishing. Every now and then, it just was meh. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, oh, God, so I'm not going to score in this position. I'll have a try, but I'm not confident whatsoever. Great cross there. By the way, that's the 90th minute in added time. It's 90 plus 1. He scored on 90-36 or something like that. Kylian Mbappe, set up by a brilliant cross by Jacob Murphy. Pinpoint precision is what I will say right there. The other con I've got amongst Jacob Murphy's cons, his lack of traits. He's got 0 traits, and traits do help players on this game, whether it be Trivela shot, or it be finesse shot trait, whether it be, I mean, Jacob Murphy, early crosser, for example. Flair trait would have been nice too. The pros, pace, 4-star combo, skills, and the weak foots, as we do get him behind the defence here, and he will score yet another goal. His passing is incredible. His stamina, especially for right mid, is nuts, and his dribbling, very nice. Summary time. So there we have it, lads. That was Jacob Murphy. And this is a summary. For some reason, by the way, as I was like going through the gameplay there, I thought I was kind of like shrinking into my chair a bit. Was it actually doing that? I was just like... By the way, I think about moving this setup, face that way. You see that wall behind me? Face that wall again. I don't know why. It's just... I like changing things around. I'm going to completely change this room. I don't know why I'm talking about it. I'm going to change this room around. And I think I want the desk or the camera to face... this wall there, but I will move things about. Anyways, Jacob Murphy, 4 games, 2 goals, 2 assists, like I did say, and that was in division rivals. Obviously, being a Wednesday, I still need to qualify for Foot Champs, but it isn't Foot Champs, so I can't go and play in there. We played in rivals tonight, and he did very, very well in the games I did play. I've got no kind of, what is it? Obviously, when you get these types of players, a lot of people expect them to do more than they pretty much should do, just because it's not like a known name. It's Jacob Murphy. He's going to be terrible across the board. If you actually look at his stats, and you thought his stats was on maybe a known player, I'm trying to think of a known player in that position that maybe had these stats. Rodrigo for Real Madrid. You know what I'm saying? If Rodrigo from Real Madrid had these stats in that position and in that role with the name that he has amongst world football, people will be looking at this card and think, it's very well balanced, not too bad, especially 115,000 coins. But they see Jacob Murphy and they're like, dude, what a rip-off. You seen this stat? 78 finishing? You seen that one? 68 aggression? Dude, people will do that. But if you're a Newcastle fan, you want to get them done, you get them done. If you're a Jacob Murphy fan, get them done. I don't know there's many Jacob Murphy fans out there, but you know what I'm saying. If he would suit your style of play or your team, get him done. Why not? It is kind of frustrating that, you know, that kind of 99 try before you buy. We've got with Bino Gittins and the right back, Hendricks. Why aren't we seeing that again? Like, why only bring it out for one SBC? If you're going to trial it, at least give it a week of trials. You know what I'm saying? Because I actually believe that a lot of people would have got this on loan rather than just going straight in and getting the card. If you can do it for like 15k, we would have got the 99 game loan. And to be honest, I don't even see why we need 99 game loans. Give us 7. Let's have like 7 games of practice with a card to see if it would suit our kind of teams and systems. You know what I'm saying? So it is kind of disappointing we don't see that, especially since only tried it literally the once. Now the overall rating for Jacob Murphy, he's very effective in the role that he does play, and I think I'm gonna be kind with this one as well. I'm not kind because he's effective in the role that he does play. If you want him to play like a skiller, like a I don't know, like a Neymar type winger, you're expecting that level of performance. He's not going to give you that. But obviously, you guys can see that. That subjectively look at these cards. Is he going to improve upon a Jairzinho, for example? No, of course he's not. But is he effective in the role that he is? And the answer would be yes. So the overall rating for Jacob Murphy will be an 8.0. Should he get the upgrades, which will be very, very difficult. We're away against Manchester City. He'll be brilliant. I mean, +2 on many of these stats. It could be very, very effective, as he already is, in that role, and maybe even further forward. Maybe as a Ram, maybe as a Cam. He's got the passing stats to definitely suit that area. Work rates, etc., and the 4-star combo, so he can definitely play those types of roles should he get the upgrades. But I think for a right mid position, especially with these stats, even a right wing back in maybe a 5-2-2-1 or something like that, he was suited down to a team. 4-4-2, played in that tonight. Perfect. Is my dog's coughing all of a sudden. And a 3-5-2, perfect. He would be absolutely brilliant that. He's got the stamina to boot as well. Now, when it comes to price, boys, I mean, what price we're rocking right now? So, I don't see the value for the price, man. Obviously, if it was a known name, maybe his price would be a little bit higher, maybe a little bit lower. But the thing is, it's 115,000 coins right now in a game where Newcastle were not expected to win away against Manchester City. And potentially we're not expected to even get a draw away against Manchester City. So you're looking at this like an 87 for 115,000 coins in a position that I potentially don't need to upgrade anyways. That's not value for me. It's not value. Yes, the potential upgrade is there, but that potential for Newcastle to get a winning way against Manchester City is potential beyond potential. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully we can get something from City. I'm always hopeful with Newcastle United now. But also you got to look at the showdowns and kind of put your eggs in a basket. If I had to do that with these SBCs of Stones and Jacob Murphy, I'd be putting like, see, I've got a 12 pack of eggs. 10 of them would be going in the John Stones one. But lads, that's gonna, actually I didn't even give a value. The value for coins will be a 7.1 for the price of 115,000 coins for the 87 Jacob Murphy Showdown Edition. Guys, that's gonna be it for the review tonight. If you guys have enjoyed, please leave a like on the video. Drop a comment as well. I will get the Jones review, like I did say at the start of this one, out in the morning. We'll get this one out tonight. You guys let me know your thoughts on this. We'll get John Stones out in the morning. Look forward to that as well. But thank you very much for hopefully watching. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you in the next one.